even if you didn't, this is an introduction to our courses. We structure pretty much every question, any problem, anything you want to address into 5 questions that lead into 3 stages. The first question is why? In other words, why is this an issue? So our core concepts that we're working on now is that everything boils down to or trails back to the fact that we live in a scarcity mentality. The world is based on we have to hoard resources. There's rich and there's poor and there's not enough, and things have value and people have value and everything has value. But unfortunately behind it all, almost no one in the world has true basic necessities of clean air, clean water, healthy food, and a safe place to have it. There are some places for a certain amount of time for some people, but it seems to be the world's pursuit. So once a person understands that those are the core values that everyone needs and deserves, and hopefully wants, then we start from there. So now everyone in their own application, so knowing why we need them and it's a basic necessity, how is a question of is it possible today to attain the things we want and need within the resources available to us? Everybody agrees in theory, but what does it take within our given resources to manifest that? Then the next 3 questions of where, when, and who become when a person realizes that it's urgent. So the when should be as soon as possible. Once a person realizes they don't have what they want and need, and that there is a way to have it, a person should want to go there. The when So the when is the next question, which becomes pretty much as soon as possible. Then the where depends again on the means available and the political and social political environment, and also where that theoretical dream life or anticipated world is that a person is looking for. And who is the team of the people that are going to help you, either by money, by group, teamwork, by family, friends, or are you going to do it on your own? So those are the stages. The first week is the theory, where we get to ask all the questions and get them answered. The second week is trying to apply it, because we manifest in our chill zones, in our host environments, almost 100% of what people are looking for, and we modify and customize to help people discover what they're looking for within the environment that we provide. So the second week is experiencing it, and then the third week is trying to manifest it on your own. Now you can repeat any one of these weeks as often as possible, but those are the structures. So the basic why meaning we're in a world today where, again, scarcity is manufactured by the fact that there's stock exchanges, other exchanges, there's markets for things, commodities and prices, and then currencies, and then jobs, and all the different things that algorithmically decide who has what and when and what things are worth. Bottom line is clean air, clean water, clean food, and a safe place to enjoy it seems to always be a scarcity, or always just a few steps away. We don't think it has to be that complicated. We believe that a few steps away from wherever most people are today, because our focus is centered, our focus is centered on in the wrong direction. We've been misdirected, or as Robin Williams said, weapons of mass distraction. So through marketing, where we're being told nonstop all the things we want, even though we don't need them, we have to go back to the basics. And we realize that what we want and what we need shouldn't be too far apart from one another, and they're actually accessible. What we're teaching is that you can find it within your means. We can help you simplify it, especially with modern technology. Not everything has to be done primitively, but primitive is the most accessible. But with means, there's investment in technology that can make everything possible. And then with today's ultimate solutions, we create for you a package, however big or small you want it, help you discover where's the best place for you to put it, and help bring together your team to do it. That is our course. So, welcome to the theory to practice. We bring everything from A to Z, or to Z, depending on where you are or where you're going. And we hope to be able to help you realize your potential and manifest the life you want to live, because it is possible. Because the only difference between possible and impossible is where we put the spaces. Because impossible is very simply as I am possible. We can make everything possible today. It's just a question of how badly you want it and how hard you try. And it doesn't have to be very difficult. When your pursuit is what you want, it becomes your passion. On that happy note, we're going to sign off for today. Welcome to QlubQILL. Have a good week, everyone. May everyone manifest everything they want and need, and hopefully people will realize that at the base of it all, we will want and need the same thing, so we should be focusing on the same divine purposes. Infinite love and gratitude.